What's going on, everyone? It's Adam here from No Shelf Space, and today I am showing you everything that comes in the Crafters container for Mythwind. If you're not familiar, Mythwind is a cozy board game where you are building up a town, you're choosing a character to play as, and you're going to be doing a variety of different things. And with the Crafter, you're going to be crafting goods that you're going to try to sell to earn some money. First things first, let's check out the Crafters Journal. In the Crafter's Journal, you're going to get a lot of great information, including everything that you need for the crafter, as well as step-by-step directions on how to set up the crafter. And there are a couple things here that are a little bit more difficult and things you need to pay attention to, like how you place these reputation dials into the track. They all have to go a specific way for the game to work. It'll talk about your skills, how you prepare your workshop, how you prepare your materials, which are going to go into your velvety bag right here. And even more details about requests and things like that. So be sure to give that a read. It'll show you exactly step by step on how to set it up. And then it goes into details about everything you need to know about the character, including materials, the workshop, how the reputation tracks work for your goods, and which is, you know, how good you are at making those goods. And then it'll give you a breakdown of all the different things: dawn, daytime, and dusk. And it'll walk you through each of those phases, how it works, using actions, using workers, resolving your skills, gathering materials, and all of that good stuff. This is not a how to play video, so don't treat that as this. This is just simply showing you everything that comes in the Crafter's box. It'll tell you about what you need to do at the end of the season. It'll tell you about all of your skills and what they mean. It'll also tell you how you save the game in case you want to play the Crafter later. And then on the back, a handy little cheat sheet so that you know exactly what everything does. This character also comes with a little velvety bag, and that's because you're going to need to put stuff into that bag. And let's get the top here off the Crafter, and we'll show you that in one quick second. Here is the box or the tray for the Crafter. They all look relatively similar, of course. You have your header up here, and you have your worker, you have your work actions, your personal actions, as well as spots for your workers and spots for your skills. And then the unique part for the Crafter, of course, is the workshop over here, where you're going to be putting stuff here and then moving it along your production routes or production chain, I guess you would call it, until you maybe, hopefully, get a really good here at the end. We're going to lift this up here. First, you have all your skills. Now, this part of every character board is exactly the same. You've got a little tray down here for storing. You could store your gold there from round to round. You could store a lot of things in there. Your unlocked skills will go here, so you don't need to worry about that. But here's all the skills you haven't unlocked. You'll take those out when you start and just place them beside your player board, but they do store nicely underneath there. Here is your header, and as with all characters, this is how it'll be before you start playing. You'll flip it over, and this is what it looks like for when you're playing the game. Now, if you see my farmer video, there's a lot more going on in the farmer board because he's got a whole little marketplace here for his crops. On this one, though, it's just the values of how much it's going to cost you to up various communal resources on the main board. Underneath this, you're going to have a bunch of cards. Now, I really like these trays. I'm going to show this off here because they've got this little lip there. So whenever you need to pick up cards, put those back in. Whenever you need to pick up cards, you can simply just push on the one side and then easily take them out. These are the request cards for the Crafter. These are the things that people are going to be wanting. And so you're going to want to create these various things so that you can sell them to people. But again, not a how to play, just showing you what's in there. So there's a nice deck of request cards. Here is materials. Now, these are the things that you're going to be tossing into your bag when instructed. And at some point, you're going to pull these out of your bag, and there's only one in here, and you're going to be placing it in your production chain and slowly making these materials into something great. So there you go. You got 5 different materials right there, and they all fit nicely into stacks: orange, purple, green, blue, red. And so you can easily see that there, and they store there when you're not using them right underneath your character header. Right here is your workshop. This is where you're going to be putting all your ongoing tasks, and you can see there's nothing really that you're going to be storing there from turn to turn, but there are a couple little worker slots, as you can see. This is a blue worker slot, so it aligns with the sprites. This is an orange worker slot, so it aligns with the villagers. And that is a complete guess because I haven't actually read up on how to play the Crafter yet. So I hope I'm not wrong. Someone correct me, though, if I am. And then over here are your reputation dials. Now, Actual dials would have been really nice, but I don't know how you work that into these trays. I mean, you could have something on the side that maybe you scrolled, but that would change the design and the size of these trays, and then maybe it wouldn't fit in the box and it wouldn't be universal, blah, blah, blah. So you do have these little tokens here that you'll be spinning around and then placing this back down. And as you can see here, you're going to be able to see a value or a value of good and then how much money you're going to get for it. So for a level 1 backpack, for instance, you're going to get $5. And over time, you'll be moving those dials around and making them better. But there you go, everyone. Some people like to take their book and store it right there on top of the tray and then put the lid on just like that. I haven't been doing that, but maybe we will try that. But anyways, that is everything you get as the crafter in Mythwind. Be sure to check out all the other Mythwind videos. I'll try to link those in the description box down below. There's also a reprint campaign, so depending on when you're watching this video, either prior to March 2024, you're going to have a link that will let you sign up to be notified. In March 2024, you're going to be able to actively see the reprint campaign, as well as some new DLC coming to the game. DLC expansions, I guess. I have video games on the mind because of this game. Expansions that are going to be coming, so you can purchase those, as well as buy your own copy of Mythwind if you don't have one yet, or maybe some of the other things that you missed out on the first time around. And if you're watching this after that campaign's ended, well, I don't know what to tell you, except for maybe you'll be really sad. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Until next time, we'll chat again real soon. Goodbye.